Well, that gives me an idea. Maybe I can break his...
Meredith MacRae, who played the charming and witty character Sally on My Three Sons, had an unusual obsession that took her by surprise. Over the course of 1 month, she found herself completely captivated by a particular activity, repeating it more than 30 times. This passion not only showcased her dedication, but also revealed a playful side to her personality that fans rarely saw on screen. Her enthusiasm for this endeavor became a topic of conversation among the cast and crew, sparking curiosity about what could drive someone to engage in such a pursuit so frequently. It wasn't just a passing interest. It became a significant part of her daily routine, reflecting her spirited nature and zest for life. As she immersed herself in this activity, it became a source of joy and laughter, creating memorable moments both on and off set. Her commitment to this obsession highlighted her vibrant character and made her a beloved figure in the hearts of viewers. The stories behind her experiences during this time offer a glimpse into the life of a talented actress who embraced her passions wholeheartedly.
You guys, look at Polly!
Polly? What do you mean, Polly? That don't look like her.
Fred MacMurray was a prominent figure in Hollywood, especially noted for being the highest-paid actor during the 1940s. His career showcased a remarkable range, allowing him to take on both charming and darker roles. This versatility made him a beloved actor among audiences. Following his success in various films, MacMurray was cast as the ultimate dad in the television series My Three Sons. This role was a significant shift from his earlier performances, particularly after his memorable role in Disney's Shaggy Dog. In My Three Sons, he portrayed Steve Douglas, a widowed father raising 3 sons with the help of his father-in-law. The show highlighted family values and the challenges of parenting, resonating with viewers. MacMurray's portrayal of Steve was warm and relatable, making him an iconic television dad. His ability to balance humor with the seriousness of family life contributed to the show's success and enduring legacy. The character of Steve Douglas became synonymous with fatherhood in the 1960s, reflecting MacMurray's talent and the show's appeal to families across America.
Oh, look. Even little Charlie is asking you to let me take them out.
Eddie Albert made significant career choices during the 1960s that shaped his path in television and film. He turned down the lead role in the popular series My Three Sons, opting instead to pursue a film career that he felt would be more rewarding. This decision allowed him to focus on various film projects, but it also meant he missed out on a role that would have defined his television presence. Interestingly, he later found great success in the sitcom Green Acres, where he played a character that resonated with audiences. Albert also passed on the opportunity to play Wilbur on the beloved show Mr. Ed, which was another notable choice in his career. Meanwhile, My Three Sons enjoyed a successful run on 2 different networks. Initially airing on ABC, the show later transitioned to CBS due to ABC's reluctance to invest in the costs associated with color production. This network switch helped the series continue to thrive and reach a wider audience, demonstrating the changing landscape of television during that era.
Do you want to carry me over the threshold?
You believe in that, Jess?
Not really.
Frank N., the legendary animal trainer, played a significant role in the beloved television series My Three Sons. He was responsible for handling Tramp the dog, who became a memorable character on the show. Frank's expertise extended beyond My Three Sons. He also trained Arnold the pig from Green Acres, various chimps for movies and television, and the famous dog Benji. His work with animals brought a unique charm to the series, contributing to its family-friendly appeal and entertaining storylines. Despite the show's title, which suggests a focus on 3 sons, Stephen Douglas, the father character, actually had 5 children throughout the series. His sons included Mike, Robbie, and Chip, along with his adopted son Ernie and stepdaughter Dodie. This dynamic family structure added depth to the show, exploring themes of parenting, sibling relationships, and the challenges of blended families. The interactions among the characters, combined with the comedic elements and Frank N's animal training, made My Three Sons a memorable part of television history.
This is the first time I ever said hello to you without somebody taking my picture.
I know. Hi. Chip and Del.
Fred MacMurray insisted on filming all episodes of My Three Sons out of sequence, using a unique approach now known as the MacMurray method. This technique allowed him to complete all his scenes in just 65 non-consecutive days. By doing so, he could manage his time effectively and focus on his performance without the constraints of a traditional filming schedule. the cast worked hard to maintain continuity throughout the series. They relied on weekly haircuts to ensure their appearances remained consistent, even as the filming days varied. Grouping scene shootings also played a vital role in helping the actors remember their lines and stay in character, despite the disjointed filming schedule. This method not only showcased MacRae's dedication to his craft, but also highlighted the collaborative effort of the entire cast and crew to create a seamless viewing experience for audiences. The innovative approach became a hallmark of the series, contributing to its charm and success during its run.
An old flame were coming to dinner. I'd use candles, and I'd make the rest of the family eat in the kitchen.
William Frawley found himself increasingly uncomfortable with the filming style used in My Three Sons. He preferred the sequential filming method that he had grown accustomed to during his time on I Love Lucy. This change in filming technique did not sit well with him, leading to his eventual departure from the show. His role was taken over by William Demarest, a move that Frawley despised, adding to the tension on set. Meanwhile, Don Grady faced his own challenges when Tina Cole was cast as Katie. Initially, Grady almost left the show due to this casting decision. However, as time went on, he and Cole developed a deep connection that blossomed into love. They nearly married twice, showing how quickly relationships can evolve in the world of television. Grady also noted the grumpy personalities of both Frawley and Demarest, which added to the unique dynamics of the show. Their interactions created an atmosphere that was both challenging and memorable for the cast and crew involved.
Yeah, but you'll think I'm a kid. I guess it's the only way. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
The Douglas family's home in My Three Sons is a Dutch colonial-style house that became iconic during the show's run. This familiar house was not only a backdrop for the series, but also appeared in other productions, including Season 2 of Leave It to Beaver, and the film Panic in Year Zero, which starred Ray Milland. The setting contributed to the show's wholesome family atmosphere and resonated with viewers. Initially, the original pilot featured Ryan O'Neal as Robbie Douglas, but Fred MacMurray, who played the father, disapproved of this casting choice. As a result, the role was recast with Don Grady, who brought a different dynamic to the character. Although the original footage with O'Neal remains unreleased, he did make a guest appearance in Season 2, which delighted fans who remembered his earlier role. This behind-the-scenes change is part of the show's rich history and adds to the legacy of My Three Sons, as it navigated the challenges of casting while maintaining its family-friendly charm.
Last 6 months. Engaged, huh? In fact, I came over.
Meredith MacRae, a talented actress known for her roles in My Three Sons and Petticoat Junction, had a vibrant presence on television. In a remarkable burst of activity, she made 31 game show appearances in just 1 month, showcasing her charm and wit. This impressive feat included a notable appearance on the classic game show What's My Line, which was highlighted in a 1971 TV Guide article. Her ability to engage with the audience and her fellow contestants made her a favorite among viewers. However, in 1999, Meredith faced a significant health challenge when she was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. This diagnosis came after she experienced troubling symptoms like vertigo and memory loss, which prompted her to seek medical advice. Despite her battle with the illness, she continued to be remembered fondly for her contributions to television. Sadly, she passed away on July 14, 2000, at the age of 56. After her death, her ashes were scattered in the Pacific Ocean, a serene resting place that reflects her love for the coast. Her legacy continues to live on through her memorable performances and the joy she brought to many.
For the store.
4 hours. Yeah. We better look for him with the...
My Three Sons, a classic television series that aired from 1960 to 1972, remains a topic of lively debate among viewers, reflecting a spectrum of opinions on its long run and evolving narrative. Spanning 12 years, the show is often critiqued for its extended duration, with some fans feeling that it lasted far longer than necessary. The initial seasons, particularly the first 5, are generally regarded as more tolerable and charming, especially in their original black and white format. Many viewers appreciate the quaint, small-town atmosphere of the early episodes set in Bryant Park, Michigan, which was lost when the show transitioned to color and relocated to Los Angeles. The character dynamics also underwent significant changes throughout the series. The departure of Tim Considine, who played the eldest son Mike, marked a turning point. His exit, along with the introduction of new characters, such as Ernie, altered the family's composition and the show's overall tone. While some fans preferred the earlier episodes featuring Mike, others found merit in the later seasons, which introduced new storylines and characters, including the arrival of women into the family dynamic. This shift was seen by some as a refreshing evolution, while others lamented the loss of the original charm and cohesiveness that characterized the show's earlier years. Criticism has also been directed at the show's star, Fred MacMurray, who reportedly maintained a distance from his co-stars, prioritizing efficiency over camaraderie. This perception of MacMurray as a somewhat aloof figure contributed to mixed feelings about the show's production atmosphere. Despite these criticisms, his performance and the overall acting quality were often highlighted as strengths of the series. The portrayal of family life, with its ups and downs, resonated with many viewers, even as they recognized the show's flaws. Another point of contention is the show's format changes over the years, which some viewers feel resulted in a lack of consistency. The transition from a focus on the three sons to the inclusion of more adult themes and characters, as well as the shift from black and white to color, created a sense of disconnection for some fans. Yet, for others, these changes kept the series fresh and engaging, allowing it to adapt to the evolving tastes of its audience. Trivia surrounding the show adds another layer of interest, with facts about its sponsorship, casting changes, and the behind-the-scenes dynamics providing context for its production history. The decision to split the syndication packages into distinct collections based on the show's color and black and white eras has also puzzled some fans, further complicating the viewing experience. In summary, My Three Sons is a series that evokes a wide range of opinions, from those who cherish its early charm to others who appreciate the later developments. Its long run and significant changes over the years have led to a divide among viewers, with some celebrating its evolution and others mourning the loss of its original spirit. The show's legacy endures, inviting both critique and nostalgia, as it remains a quintessential example of family television from its era.
Working the whole house seems different. One thing, though, it sounds kind of funny, but it...
As we wrap up the heartwarming adventures of My Three Sons, you might wonder what became of the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling. Did they continue to shine in Hollywood, or did they take unexpected turns in their lives? In this bonus segment, we will delve into the fascinating journeys of the actors who brought the show to life. Discover how Fred MacMurray, the patriarch of the family, transitioned to a life beyond sitcoms, and learn about the paths taken by the talented young stars who played his sons. From unexpected career changes to personal challenges, their stories are filled with surprises that reveal the human side of fame. We will also explore the legacy of the show and how it influenced the lives of its cast long after the final episode aired. Stay tuned as we uncover the captivating tales that lie behind the scenes of this classic series.
When do you want me to start?
Be here at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes, Mr. Franson. Come on, Uncle Charlie.
William Frawley portrayed Michael Francis Bub O'Casey in the 1960 television series My Three Sons. His character was a lively and humorous presence, often providing comic relief in the family dynamic. Frawley's performance was marked by a blend of warmth and wit, making Bub a beloved figure in the show. However, Frawley's life off-screen was shadowed by personal struggles. He faced significant hardships, including a battle with alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. Despite his success on television, Frawley experienced financial difficulties and was often typecast in roles similar to Bub, limiting his opportunities. In the later years of his life, Frawley faced health issues, including a heart attack that ultimately led to his death in 1966. He died alone in his apartment, a stark contrast to the jovial character he played. His passing left a void in the entertainment world, but his legacy as Bub endures. The last known information about Frawley reflects a life filled with both triumph and tragedy, a reminder that even stars face dark moments.
Boy, you flip, Robbie. You sure have. Listen, that gang is so hi-hat. How do you know what they...
Jodie Foster played Priscilla Hobson in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a role that showcased her early talent. Priscilla was a charming character who brought warmth and humor to the show, but behind the scenes, Foster faced challenges typical for a young actress in Hollywood. As she transitioned from child star to adult roles, Foster encountered the pressures of fame, including scrutiny over her personal life, and the struggle to be taken seriously as an actress. After My Three Sons, Foster's career flourished with notable performances in films like Taxi Driver and The Silence of the Lambs. However, her life was marked by darker moments. In 1981, she was thrust into the public eye when John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate President Reagan, claiming it was to impress her. This incident left her with lasting trauma and a deep mistrust of fame. Foster has also navigated her sexuality in the public sphere, coming out as gay in a poignant speech in 2013. Despite her challenges, she has maintained a successful career and continues to work in film and directing. The latest known information suggests she remains active in the industry, focusing on projects that resonate with her personal experiences and values.
Wild beast! Is that what I think it is? God, it's a skunk! And I got that sardine.
Barry Livingston portrayed Ernie Thompson Douglas in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a role that marked a significant chapter in his life. Ernie, the youngest son, was characterized by his innocent charm and curiosity. Livingston's performance brought warmth to the show, but behind the scenes, his life was not as simple. After the series ended, Livingston faced the challenges of being typecast, struggling to find diverse roles in Hollywood. His career included various guest appearances in popular shows, yet he often battled the shadow of his early fame. Livingston's personal life was marked by hardships. He experienced a difficult divorce, which took a toll on his emotional well-being. In the late 1990s, he found himself grappling with depression, a struggle that often goes unnoticed in the entertainment industry. Despite these challenges, he persevered, eventually finding success in directing and producing. He also became involved in charity work, focusing on mental health awareness. As of the latest updates, Barry Livingston continues to engage with fans and the community, sharing his experiences and advocating for mental health. His journey reflects resilience, demonstrating that even those who shine brightly on screen can face dark times in life.
You know why I called? I read a syndicated feature this morning.
Lois January portrayed Irene Saylor in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a role that showcased her talent in a family-oriented setting. Irene was the love interest of one of the show's main characters, bringing warmth and depth to the series. After her time on the show, January's career took a different path. She struggled to find substantial roles, leading to a decline in her visibility in Hollywood. Behind the scenes, January faced personal hardships that were not widely known. She dealt with the pressures of fame and the challenges of maintaining a career in an ever-changing industry. Reports of a tumultuous personal life surfaced, including a difficult marriage that ended in divorce, which left her grappling with emotional scars. In her later years, January faded from the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. The last known information about her indicates that she has remained out of the limelight, with little public engagement or updates about her well-being. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the complexities faced by many actors in the industry.
Dad, what's the guy supposed to do? Just stand there and get...
William Demarest portrayed Uncle Charlie O'Casey in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, bringing a unique blend of warmth and gruffness to the role. His character was a widowed uncle who stepped in to help raise the three sons, adding depth and humor to the family dynamic. Demarest's portrayal was marked by a strong presence, earning him a beloved place in the hearts of viewers. Beyond the show, Demarest's life was marked by personal hardships. He faced significant challenges in his career, including a struggle with typecasting, as his early roles often pigeonholed him as a comedic character. His personal life was also turbulent. He endured the loss of his first wife, which left a lasting emotional scar. Despite his on-screen success, Demarest battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. In later years, he remained active in television but faced health issues that limited his appearances. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 1983, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complicated personal history.
Some manager. Hold still, this may sting a little.
Fred MacMurray's role as Steve Douglas in My Three Sons defined his later career and public image. As a widowed father, navigating life with three sons, MacMurray portrayed a blend of warmth and authority. His character resonated with audiences, symbolizing the struggles of single parenthood during a time when traditional family structures were changing. However, behind the scenes, MacMurray faced personal challenges. His marriage to actress June Haver was marred by rumors of infidelity and tension, casting a shadow over his seemingly perfect family life. After My Three Sons ended in 1972, McMurray's career dwindled. He transitioned to less prominent roles and faced financial difficulties, leading to a significant decline in his public presence. His health also became a concern. He battled various ailments, including a serious heart condition. In his later years, McMurray became reclusive, retreating from Hollywood and living a quiet life in his home in Santa Barbara, California. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy marked by both success and personal strife. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his fame, grappled with the complexities of life away from the spotlight. Don Grady portrayed Robbie Douglas in the 1960s television series My Three Sons, a role that made him a household name. As the eldest son, Robbie's character was often the voice of reason, navigating the challenges of adolescence and family life. Grady's charm and talent brought depth to Robbie, capturing the hearts of viewers. However, the end of the show in 1972 marked a turning point in Grady's life. Transitioning from child star to adult actor proved difficult. He faced the struggle of being typecast, which limited his opportunities in Hollywood. In the years that followed, Grady explored various paths, including music and theater. He formed a band and released albums showcasing his musical talent. Despite his success, personal hardships loomed. Grady faced financial difficulties and grappled with the pressures of fame. In the late 1990s, he dealt with a tragic loss of his mother, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Grady found solace in teaching and mentoring young actors. He passed away from cancer in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and artistry. His last known information highlights a man who, despite the shadows of his past, sought to inspire others until the end.
Your mother and dad let you get away with this?
They're not here.
But tomorrow...
Stanley Livingston portrayed Chip Douglas in the 1960s television series My Three Sons. As the youngest son, Chip was often the source of youthful charm and mischief, embodying the struggles of adolescence. Livingston's performance brought depth to the character, allowing viewers to connect with Chip's journey through family life and personal growth. After the show ended in 1972, Livingston faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched his early success, leading to a period of professional obscurity. In his personal life, Livingston faced hardships, including a difficult divorce and battles with depression. He dealt with the pressures of fame, which often left him feeling isolated. Notably, he was involved in a scandal regarding financial issues that affected his reputation. Despite these struggles, he found solace in directing and producing, eventually working behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. As of the latest updates, Stanley Livingston continues to be active in the industry, attending fan conventions and sharing stories from his past. His journey reflects the complexities of life after childhood fame, revealing a man who has navigated both triumphs and tribulations.
Margot Myers.
Hi. Well, I think the first thing we ought to do is lay out a schedule of the day. What happens on home...
Benson Fong portrayed Ray Wong in the 1960 television series My Three Sons, bringing a unique charm and depth to the character. Ray, a friend of the family, often provided a cultural perspective that was rare on television at the time. Fong's performance was noted for its warmth and relatability, making him a beloved figure among fans of the show. After My Three Sons ended, Fong continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in various films and television shows, yet he struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of his earlier work. Despite his on-screen success, Fong faced personal hardships. He dealt with the challenges of typecasting in Hollywood, often being limited to roles that reflected stereotypes. In his later years, he experienced a decline in health and faced financial difficulties. Fong's life was marked by a series of personal struggles, including the tragic loss of family members, which deepened his sense of isolation. The last known information about Benson Fong indicates that he passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy that reflects both his contributions to television and the complexities of his life journey. His story serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by actors of color in Hollywood and the personal battles they often endure.
What runway?
The runway. How many runways are there?
Butch Patrick portrayed Gordon Deering in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a role that showcased his charm and youthful energy. Gordon was a friend of the family, adding a layer of warmth and camaraderie to the show. Patrick's performance contributed to the series' appeal, but his time in the spotlight was fleeting. After My Three Sons, Patrick struggled to find consistent work in Hollywood. He faced challenges as a child star transitioning to adulthood, which often left him feeling lost in a world that had moved on without him. In his personal life, Patrick encountered significant hardships. He battled substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous period marked by legal troubles and financial difficulties. Scandals surrounding his lifestyle further complicated his reputation. Despite these challenges, he sought redemption through various means, including appearances at fan conventions and a return to acting in smaller roles. Recent updates indicate that Butch Patrick has embraced his past, finding solace in sharing his experiences. He remains active in the entertainment community, often reflecting on his journey with a sense of acceptance and understanding.
No, that's okay. You go ahead. Hey, you guys, Katie has a surprise for you.
Betty Lynn played Janet Dawson in the 1960 television series My Three Sons, a role that allowed her to showcase her charm and talent as a motherly figure. Her character brought warmth and depth to the show, resonating with audiences during a time when family dynamics were central to American culture. After My Three Sons ended, Lynn faced challenges in her career. While she had notable roles in other series, none matched the popularity of her previous work. Beyond her career, Lynn's life was marked by personal hardships. She experienced the loss of her first husband, which deeply affected her. Rumors of affairs and scandals swirled around her, casting a shadow over her public persona. Despite these challenges, Lynn remained resilient, often speaking about her struggles with depression and the toll of fame. In her later years, she found solace in community theater and continued to act, but she mostly retreated from the spotlight. The last known information indicates that she lived a quiet life, reflecting on her past while remaining largely out of the public eye.
It should be professional. His father's a professional doctor.
Norman Alden portrayed Tom Williams in the 1960 television series My Three Sons. His character was a close friend of the family, often providing comic relief and warmth. Alden brought a unique charm to the role, making Tom a beloved figure among viewers. After the series ended, Alden's career continued, but he faced challenges. He appeared in various television shows and films, often typecast in supporting roles. Despite his professional success, Alden's personal life was marked by struggles. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood and the toll it took on his mental health. Rumors circulated about his battles with depression, which he kept largely private. In the late 1990s, he faced financial difficulties, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. In his later years, Alden lived a quieter life away from the spotlight. He passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex life story. The details of his final years remain sparse, reflecting the enigmatic nature of his life.
But she goes to church on Sundays.
Tina Cole portrayed Katie Miller Douglas in the 1960s television series My Three Sons, a role that showcased her charm and talent as a young actress. Katie, the loving and supportive wife, brought warmth to the show, but behind the scenes, Cole faced significant personal challenges. After My Three Sons ended, Cole struggled to find roles that matched her early success. She appeared in various television shows and made guest appearances but never achieved the same level of fame. In her personal life, Cole endured hardships that cast a shadow over her career. She experienced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which affected her emotionally and financially. Additionally, Cole faced health issues that required her to step back from acting for periods. Despite these struggles, she remained resilient, finding solace in her family and pursuing interests outside of acting, including music. As of the latest updates, Tina Cole is living a quieter life, focusing on her well-being and remaining connected to her roots in the entertainment industry.
I played the big shot, pretended I was a retired producer. Told her I knew Flo and Dave.
Meredith MacRae portrayed Sally Ann Morrison in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a role that showcased her charm and talent. Sally Ann was a bright and lively character, often bringing a sense of youthful energy to the show. However, MacRae's life after the series took a darker turn. She faced personal struggles, including 2 tumultuous marriages that ended in divorce. Her first husband, actor and producer, was involved in a scandal that left MacRae in the public eye for the wrong reasons. In the 1980s, she battled serious health issues, including a diagnosis of cancer, which she fought bravely. Despite her challenges, MacRae continued to work in television and theater, but her career never regained the same momentum it had during her early years. Her later life was marked by a commitment to advocacy, particularly for cancer awareness and support. The last known information about Meredith MacRae indicates she passed away in 2000 from brain cancer, leaving behind a legacy of resilience in the face of life's adversities.
Bub, what are you cooking? Smells like one of your pot roasts.
It does, huh?
John Howard portrayed Dave Welch in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons, a character marked by his charm and relatability. His role contributed to the show's appeal, showcasing family dynamics and the challenges of growing up. After the series ended, Howard faced significant personal and professional challenges. His career stalled as he struggled to find roles that matched his early success. In the late 1970s, Howard became embroiled in a scandal involving allegations of substance abuse, which tarnished his public image. This period of turmoil led to a decline in his mental health, and he faced difficulties maintaining relationships within the industry. Despite these hardships, he attempted a comeback in the 1980s but found it difficult to regain his footing. In his later years, Howard lived a reclusive life, distancing himself from Hollywood. He was last known to be residing in a small town, where he focused on painting and writing, seeking solace in creative expression. His legacy remains complicated, marked by both his early success and later struggles.
I see, old man. Great. Huh? Well, long time no see, huh?
Oh, I saw you 3 hours ago in math class.
Cynthia Pepper played Jean Pearson in the 1960 TV series My Three Sons. Her character was a love interest for one of the main characters, bringing a youthful charm and warmth to the show. However, after the series ended, Pepper faced significant challenges in her career and personal life. She struggled to find roles that matched her early success, often being typecast and overlooked for more substantial parts. In the 1970s, she experienced a tumultuous period marked by personal hardships, including a difficult marriage that ended in divorce. This time was compounded by financial struggles, forcing her to take on various jobs outside of acting, including work in production and voice-over roles. Pepper also faced a scandal in the late 1980s, when a former co-star accused her of being difficult to work with, tarnishing her reputation in the industry. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, focusing on her family and personal growth. As of the last known information, Cynthia Pepper has maintained a low profile, living away from the public eye. She is remembered fondly for her role in My Three Sons, but the shadows of her struggles linger in her story.
Well, nah, she will too. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Beverly Garland's role as Barbara Harper Douglas in the 1960 television series My Three Sons marked a significant chapter in her career. Portraying the loving yet strong-willed wife, she brought depth to the character, often balancing humor with heartfelt moments. Garland's performance resonated with audiences, showcasing her talent in a family-oriented setting. After My Three Sons, Garland's career continued to flourish, but not without personal struggles. She faced the challenges of being a working mother in Hollywood, often battling the pressures of balancing family life and a demanding career. In the late 1970s, she experienced a tumultuous period when her marriage to actor and director Fillmore Crank ended, leading to a difficult divorce that took a toll on her emotional well-being. Despite these hardships, Garland remained resilient, taking on various roles in film and television, including appearances in cult classics and horror films. Her life was not without scandal. She was often the subject of tabloid gossip, particularly regarding her relationships and the pressures of fame. In her later years, Garland found solace in her work and family, eventually becoming a beloved figure at fan conventions. The last known information about Beverly Garland indicates that she passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience that continues to inspire.
It's a small part, Bub, just one line, that's all.
Robbie, there is no such a thing as a small part.
As we wrap up our journey through the world of My Three Sons, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This beloved series, which aired from 1960 to 1972, brought laughter and warmth into the homes of millions. We've seen how the lives of the cast transformed, from Fred MacMurray's iconic role as Steve Douglas to the challenges faced by the younger actors as they grew up in the spotlight. The show tackled real-life issues, like the changing family dynamics, and the impact of loss when the character of Ernie was introduced after the tragic passing of actor Don Grady's original character. Robbie, now, we want to hear from you. Did you watch My Three Sons during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this classic show? Did it inspire family discussions or bring you closer to your own siblings? Share your stories with us in the comments below. Let's celebrate the moments that made my three sons a cherished part of television history.
Because you're dumb.
You